Right, week 16, Colts versus Falcons. So at this point in time, Atlanta's favored by 1. I'm going to take Indianapolis. The model is mixed a little bit on this one. So by the raw numbers, Indianapolis, the model likes Indianapolis 58% chance, and that equates to about a 2-point spread. And then when we come over here to the raw numbers, by the way, you might be thinking like, well, yeah, the raw numbers should support that, but often it does not. As we go on through the season, those start to converge, as we see here. So the models for the raw numbers is it gives about a 2-point spread. Uh, and but I will point out that notice the 95% confidence intervals, they overlap. So that means that there is not a statistical difference between the two means. Okay, so what that really means is it's supposed to be a close game, and indeed that's what that 1 point spread for Atlanta means as well. And most likely they're just going with they're they're probably saying it's even, and they're defaulting to a slight advantage to the home field. And in the case of Atlanta, I think many people equate them that stadium with having home field advantage. And then and where it gets mixed by the model is when I come down here and when it does the adjustment, it says, well, hey. It's been when I take in consideration both scores or both the how the model's done in real life, is it makes an adjustment to say that Atlanta might win. So one of the big reasons why I'm taking Indianapolis is one, I think they just have more stable quarterback position. They have a reason to play. They are fighting for a playoff chance where Atlanta has none. And quite frankly, I think in this tough game of football, motivation has a lot to do with it. Um, Gardner Minshew is an elite backup quarterback. Okay, that's an oxymoron, of course. There's no such thing as an elite backup quarterback. But what it really boils down to is um, there's teams that have their elite. They've got their quarterback, maybe not elite, but is a solid starter. Then you have teams like Atlanta that is hoping to find one in Desmond Ritter, and they still don't know if he is or is not, but he is certainly not developed into one as of yet. And then you've got someone like Gardner Minshew. He is not going to be a team's starter, but any team would have him as their number 2 quarterback because they know that he's going to come in and probably not lose you games, might win you a couple games, and if nothing else, give your other playmakers a chance to win the game. So, with that, I realize that Atlanta actually has a really good defense. And then you've got I think a good Indianapolis team. It's just Atlanta, I think, has just kind of struggled to find consistency and win those games. You know, the fact that they lost I mean, how do you lose 7-9 to Carolina? Granted, they might come back out and really play well. They're certainly better than a 7-9 loss to Carolina. But the fact of the matter is they also don't have anything left to play for, and I wonder if that was part of that embarrassing loss. Let's take a quick look at the performance numbers here. It is showing that Atlanta should have an advantage in the running game, but both the passing games look about the same. When I come over here, the sacks and the interceptions to me really tell it all. That the quarterback situation in Atlanta is poor, and I don't really see it getting better as their chances of making as they have no chance of making the playoff. So uh, it's difficult to see. I definitely see that they've got some more big play potential out there at that higher end. It looks to me as though Indianapolis is a steady ball control, protect the quarterback, protect the ball at all cost, and kind of do that 3 and 4 yards at a time. Whereas Atlanta, they get some of that big play potential over here, but then they get some of that big turnover potential as well. So anyhow, if you like what you listened to, if you found this helpful, click like and subscribe. If you've got a question or comment, drop me a note.